Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 with me, FarmSimD. We're in episode 42 and wow, did it take me long to cultivate this and plow it out again. Luckily we don't have to put lime on. I see the pH value is still perfect. We've still got the silage to get out of the way. Now in the previous episode we've planted in this field here. Let me run over there quickly while we're talking. This is our wheat. As you can see, it's getting there. It's got a little bit of, looks like snowish things on it left, but there's no snow here. So let me run through my wheat field. That's also in perfect condition. And as you can see, our cotton is growing. pH is perfect. Nitrogen is perfect. Cotton growing. Well, that's going to be a big harvest. This episode, we're taking things up a notch. I want to get... What can we plant first of all? Not canola. I want to get sunflowers in the ground. So I'm going to use that field at the back there for the sunflower. That's going to be great though. And then we're going to put in a greenhouse. Because we do need it. I want to get the olives going. So... by doing that, we're going to get olives and we're going to put down a second, I almost think it's an oil mill because we want to get olive oil out of the ground. That's going to be neat. Is this the one for our sunflower? Yes, it is. So obviously I need to drop this weight off. I'm just going to put it here neatly. Put it down there. Get that unit in the front there hooked up. It's going to be a bit of a tight one. There we've got it. Okay, open everything up. There's it. So I'm going to pull in like this so that we can refill the seeds and the fertilizer quickly. There we go. Seeds are in. Oh goodness, I forgot to fill up the seed baskets. So while this unit carries on, we're gonna fill up the... or we're gonna set this on a worker to start planting and carry on. For now the cows are doing good. Off screen, like I said, I've moved the liquid silo, the one we put up in the previous episode. As you all know, I put up a liquid silo. For those who don't know, please go watch the previous episode. I'm just going to cross by this field. I just want to get the headlands going and then we can get into action, yeah? Because here's where I want to get sunflowers into the ground. And yeah, that's my dog going off in the background. I love my doggy. Okay, so we're going to stop here. The reason why I'm not using the New Holland for this is I can't put the additional seed basket in the front. The extra tank that you can see there. Okay, fold that unit up. So I'm going to just let rip of this one and get the headland sorted and then we can carry on with the rest. Because I do need the olive greenhouse, and then we'll also, I'm sure in the next episode we'll get maybe we'll put up the spinnery in the next episode. We'll just see how things go. All my stuff I don't plan ahead because, as you all know, I record my episodes in advance. I think I've got like 10 episodes in advance. So I record so that I've got enough episodes to edit and upload for you guys so that I can do an episode a day. Don't go into that field, you'll destroy the crops. So yeah, obviously I'll need to land roll once I'm done, but that's the workers issue. I'll put a work on that as well. Wow, what is on special today? I haven't even checked it. That header, but I don't have the combine to pull that. pallet trailer, but we've got one. Dumb bucket. Unfortunately, there's nothing that we can use for now because we don't own a John Deere as well. Just want to plant the headlands. The only reason why I do headlands is so that the worker can turn around comfortably without messing up, or to cross into another field. I'm always scared the worker crosses into another field. It happened to me previously where I had to delete the entire episode. Luckily it didn't save, so I needed to go back and do the episode over again. So as it messed up, I quickly quit the game, reloaded back in, did the whole thing over. Well, with olive oil we should be making a decent amount of money. The only thing it requires is manure, which we've got on hand, and it requires water. That's all it requires. Manure will act as a type of compost, so that will be great to have. I'm going to stop the worker there. This is the last of the headland run. Ooh. I need to remember to put a weight in that tank in the front. You can add a weight to it. I just need to remember to do it. Sunflowers going in again. As you all know, we've got a sunflower production, so I need to ensure that that sunflower production stays up to date, that it's got enough seeds to produce sunflower oil that we sell. So what I've done with the liquid silo, for those who want to ask, I did not cheat the system. I removed our current one, and I added the one that we needed. And I just added the money that we've lost, because I traded it, I just moved it, so it's not cheating the system. Hopefully that will plant the easy dirt. Thank you, sir. No, don't plant any further. Well, I need to mute my microphone immediately, or my cell phone. Sorry guys. Okay, now this run here, hopefully it won't cross into our wheat field at the top there. We'll just follow it quickly. While we wait for that, let me mute my cell phone here quick. So this tractor at least is running like a charm. It's serviced, it's filled up. I still need to service all the other implements we've got and the equipment we've got. Well, our money is standing good. I'm not going to spend a lot, because the combine that I've been looking at is the Case IH. It's a huge thing. It's not the biggest hopper in the world, in the game, but it will help us for now. The biggest hopper that I've seen is on the John Deere X9. That thing's got a colossal tank on it, but on here the Case IH will be just as good. I mean, the only thing that I need to look out for is there a header trailer that we can use on that unit. So yeah, by the end of this headland, I just want to turn it, or I'm going to leave it to go, and then we're going to jump out and go see what we can do about the rest of the farm. I just want to see if it turns out the right way, then we'll crack on with the rest. Please turn around the right way. Yep. Okay, let's get this going. We'll go here. So let's check what we've got there. Why is my time set like that again? I just noticed it now. I need to remember when I reload in, I need to check the time. Sorry guys, that was my bad. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is I need to see if we can get a greenhouse in here somewhere. Preferably out of the way of our big productions. So I was thinking maybe Because we're going to extend the wall to get in here. Almost up to the road. We do own this field here. Because I need to build a wall around our production facility. Because it's going to be a production area. So maybe in this corner here, we can put up the greenhouse. I'm going to put up the olive greenhouse now. And later we'll do the strawberry, grapes, all those things. But for now, I'm thinking maybe here-ish. Maybe here. Okay, well, there's only one way to do this, and that's to get on top of it. Production. Now, this greenhouse I've downloaded in a mod up. I'm not sure how much it is. The fruit greenhouse input. You need to put in herbicide, water, seeds, fertilizer. No, that's not the one I looked at. The one I looked at, you just needed to put in water and manure. Am I wrong now? Do you need all those items? But I do need the olives. So we're gonna look into it. If I need to buy, I will. I just want to get this lined up properly. Is it straight? More or less. Yeah, it is. So that's the filling point on that side. I want to turn it. Because I'm going to put roads in here, obviously, as time goes on. I wonder if I take it there and I just bring it back straight, more or less ish. Now I'm already, of course, there. See, the problem is I can't see where I'm at. So the wall still needs to come in there. What if I just place it like boom right here? I think that's what we're going to do. So there it is. There's our greenhouse. Yeah, it's up in the air a little bit. I'll fix that up off screen. So this is where we pull items out. This is where we dump product in. This is where we put water. So I need to see. Let's open the door here and go in and see what we need to get this going. Water. Recipe is water plus. Wow, this is going to take quite a bit. Water plus seeds plus fertilizer, that's solid fertilizer, plus herbicide. Well, I'll have to buy herbicide. We don't have any. Well, the money that we're going to make out of this, but it shows grapes. I want olives. Oh, there's olives. Okay, so olives we'll set to distributing. We're going to activate that so that it distributes to our main store. So at the main warehouse, I need to set olive oil to, if it's outgoing, olive oil we set to distribute like that. And then we need another oil production now to take in the seeds or the product and turn it into olive oil. Yikes. I don't think this is going to be such a big problem, but it turns out to be quite a situation. Where's our oil mill? Okay, so this is exactly the same one that you see here. So I just want to get it lined up more or less. Yeah, it looks flat-ish. So I'm just going to bring it over. It's not overlapping anymore. So I'll know, I'll put up signs, neat signs here to say sunflower oil, olive oil. Yeah, about there. There we go. There's our second. Okay, so I'll put up signs here on the corners because we're just going to drive past through here. So we've got 2 oil plants now. Now this oil plant we have to run around the back. Then I'll see if we can get the ingredients to get all of this started up. So if we go here, this is the one that we want to do. So olive oil we set to distributing because that will then distribute in turn to the warehouse. So we're not going to start that up just yet. Here's the baby we want. Aha. So I need to fill up with fertilizer. Now a while ago you can see I moved our silo there. A while ago I spent tons of money on fertilizer and those things. Do we still have a water tanker? I don't think so. I think I sold it a couple of episodes ago, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we did. Okay, so while this is pumping in here, but hold on, we've got a tanker. Why am I... Okay, I think I've got like 100 and something thousand liters of fertilizer, but I don't have any herbicide. It's going to be a costly exercise now, but it's going to pay off. It will pay itself back in turn. I've spent quite a lot of money now. Well, the only problem is this trailer is on top there. Unless I just use... You know what? The last time we loaded slurry in here and I didn't wash it out yet. So this will be a good exercise to rinse this out. Maybe I'll take both trailers and fill them up with water to rinse them out. Because it's going to the plants, it's not going to animals. Because I do need to rinse them. So this is the milk and slurry trailer. The white one is the milk trailer and the silver one is the slurry trailer. I thought it's manure that I have to put in there, and wow, was I wrong. Wonder why I thought it was manure, but in any case, I'll go and check in the mod up again. Maybe I made a mistake, maybe I downloaded the wrong mod. Okay, so here I need to get fertilizing. So let me get all the ingredients and then we'll get back to the store. The only ingredients that I'm sure we'll have to go and buy is... Was it liquid herbicide that it required? Okay, that's the wrong one. Yeah, it's liquid. Okay, so then I'll take these 2 tankers up there and fill them up with liquid herbicide. Come and rinse them out again with water. Do the whole shebang. So let me get this loaded up. And I'll see you guys by the greenhouse just now. Okay, so we're on our way back to the greenhouse now. I don't have as much fertilizer as I thought I had. I knew I spent a ton of money. I left a little bit, like 8,300 in the silo. I thought we had more than this, but clearly we didn't. Now, for those who want to ask, I will be... Oh, I left the greenhouse door open. Well, we have to go and activate it, so... yeah, I did purchase a lot using most of our money in previous episodes, so hopefully this takes all of it in. Wow. We did take all of it. Now I need to offload the water. Let's just check how much it's still gonna require. I also want to see our cows, how many we have. Oh, 60 by now. That's good. And if we go down all the way, I'm sure it will be right at the bottom there. Wow, we still need a lot of fertilizer. The water is still busy offloading. Water is not accepted here. So where must... Oh, the water goes in the front, I think. Yeah, by this water point here. Okay, so now the water is offloading. What I want to do is also the water where we draw water from takes forever. So yeah, what I'll need to do is I'll need to go to the shop now to buy seeds. We do need quite a lot. Wow, it's going to be expensive, but we'll have to do it. It will pay itself off over time. As we make money out of this greenhouse, I'll note down how much we make, and all of that money we'll put back into seeds and fertilizer and herbicide, all the things we need. Do you want to tell me it still requires more water than that? Yikes. This looks like $100,000 operation now. But I think once it starts to bring money back, that will be good for us. So I think it will be worth it. Now I need to buy a lot of seeds and a lot of herbicide. Hopefully we can load it straight in. I'm not going to go in every time to the store. I'll just buy from here. Where's our... Okay, the herbicide. We need these. $2,400. Ugh. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 12, 15, 16, 17, 20. How many liters is this? Okay, so that should be 40,000 liters if I'm not... I hope I'm correct. Oh, goodness. 48,000! Yikes. Okay, I'll have to wash out the trailers again. Let's see if we can... Hopefully it loads in very quick. I'm hoping I can load in like this. Oh, yes. It's loading rather small. Oh, not small. Slow. Blah. So, that's one of them gone. Well, that should be 40,000 liters right there. Then I need to buy seeds. So it's gonna cost me about 100,000 to get this going. Yeah, costly exercise, but I'll just note down on a piece of paper to see if the olive oil is worth it, if I'm gonna benefit out of it in the long run, or is it just gonna be too much for us to do it through a greenhouse. I'm hoping it will be beneficial. While we're at it, for those who haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please click on that subscribe button. I'll really appreciate it. For those who have, thank you very much. I appreciate it. In full. Ooh, don't do that, Farm Sim. Don't. I nearly made a big boo-boo here. So let's load up all of these. And then we need to get seeds. Then we can start the plant up. So let's go into this menu while that's loading up. What's going to be the best? $800. That's not too bad. And what I like about this is you can buy in bulk. So that is 8,000 liters. Okay, there's the first batch. It's 8, 16. Okay, I need to move the rest first. Wow, there's a lot. There's 16,000 liters. That was 12,800 bucks. Yikes. Okay, now it's loading some seeds first. Come now, load up that last little bit there. So I need to buy 3 more batches of seed like that to fill up the way I want it to be. Let me just get the liquids out of the way here and most of these big bags, and then we can go over to back to the greenhouse and fire it up. Well, 20,000. Oh yeah, I still need to load the rest up. Well, once we start making a decent profit from this, that's when I will say, okay, I will purchase more to fill it up. With all the money we make out of the olives, so that we've got extra on hand, I'll buy like maybe 100,000 liters worth of herbicide, 100,000 liters of fertilizer, and then another 100 of whatever we need. Now, for those who don't know, don't use that spout there in the front, please. It is expensive to do it that way. So let me get all this loaded up and I'll meet you back at the greenhouse. Okay, so we've spent quite a lot of money on this operation now. You can say, well, with that unit there and this about $200,000 because of the oil plant that I put up. Let's just go check. I want to make sure. Well, I'll be able to work this out. It's not a problem. I just need to see when we sell the olive oil what we'll get in return. So the one we've put up was this one. That was $12,500. And then if you go to productions, so that was 12.5 plus, yeah, 90,000. You can say $150,000. That's what I've pulled out just to get this going. Well, let's offload the seeds. Hopefully we'll get our cash back for this. I'll go sit and work out for the seeds and the herbicide, everything that we used, how much we've paid. Do you want to tell me it's full? Why won't it take... Is the liquids also by the water point? Because strange enough it tells me it's offloading, but then yet again it doesn't wanna. Maybe it's over here also. The liquids is in here, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, there it goes. So I just want to note this down. 40k we used on herbicide, 40k liters of seeds, and then in there we've got solid fertilizer. I'm going to put it down as 43k solid fertilizer plus the greenhouse plus the mill. Then I'll be able to work out how many rounds we need to push to get this going. So now I need to do this in order to start everything up. So I'm going to do this physically, and that's where we conclude this episode. So now, as you know, this is where we're at. Everything's like halfway. The water obviously we're not paying for. Hopefully that lasts us a bit of time, but before we start that up, we need to start the plant up so it can start producing. So here we are. We want to get olive oil going, so fire that up. The olive oil is set on distribute to the warehouse. And then we run over here and we fire this plant up so that we can get cracking. We want to do olives. So that in turn will distribute. Is it going? Yeah, 15 liters, 36 liters, so it's going quite neatly. There's the olives. So let's close this up. So yeah, pretty soon I'll start putting in roads here, and so we'll see how this goes, if it will pay for itself. If we look at the price action currently, while we add this, the olive oil, it didn't get olives in yet. The incoming material, it needs olives. And then it will put out the rest of the stuff that we need. Sunflower oil, wow, we've still got a lot in there. The rest we don't have. So let's look at the price action quickly. The price action for olive oil, where's the oils? Is it down here or is it up there? There it is. 8,442 bucks. If you look at sunflower, that's 6,000. So this is $2,000 more. Hopefully, we'll make a killing out of that. So, olive oil is in June. The first batch we can sell in June. If we need more, we'll come and put it in the ingredients that we need so that we can get that going. Wow, what an episode. Also, our planter is finished. I just want to take this truck to get washed, everything washed out. In the next episode, I'm pretty sure we'll put up a dairy. That's going to be nice. Maybe. Because we've got the milk, we've got the sugar. Maybe we can produce a few items in there. Also, I need to take the trailer and take all those wool pallets. Because the pallet limit's going to kick in. Take all the pallets, even the eggs. Is there enough space for it to spawn? Normally it tells you here. Yeah, there's still enough space to spawn. We need to take that over to our warehouse, put it in there. I'm going to take these liquids here and put it into our new liquid silo. So it says this work is done. Oh yes, it's done. So I can get a roller on this now. I might take the same tractor. I'm just going to park this over by our wash area so that we can wash it. And I've thought about this field here on our right now. I'm going to put sorghum in there. The reason for that is, yes, sorghum is a bit more expensive to put in the ground, but we do need, it gives a much higher yield. So that's why I'm going to push sorghum in there. Unfortunately, this one can't do sorghum. Yeah, it can't do sorghum. So that's where we're going to conclude this episode. Also, pretty soon this tap takes forever to load water in. So I want to put a normal tap, landscape this out, bring this, level it up, put a tap in here that pulls water out much quicker. Oh, you know what, let's just leave it. I don't want to move that. So let me get this one started up. I just want to detach from our trailer. Let's just unfold it for hooking purposes to attach to it. Drop it down so that we don't drop it on the ground. Okay, and the seed tank or the fertilizer tank, let's drop that down. What I want to do is I just want to get the workers started on the rolling. And yeah, that's where we're going to end this episode. Maybe in the next episode, let's get rid of that silage in the silage clamp. Or I'll do that off screen, move it into our silo. I've also thought about it. We're going to do a silage sale. So the next or the next grass mowing, I'm going to take all that grass, put it in the silo, in our silage clamp, and get silage out of that, and then that silage we're going to sell, the whole batch. I'm going to see if we can get close to 700,000 liters out of there. I'm going to start from that corner there. If we can get 700,000 liters in there, that will be a bonus. I mean, we're going to make a killing out of it. So yes, okay, that's going to conclude this episode. I'm going to get this done, and then I'll see you in the next one. So if you've liked this video, please do give the video a thumbs up, hit that like button. If you want to leave a comment, please be my guest. If you want to share this video, please feel free to do so. Please do not forget to click on that subscribe button. I'll really appreciate it in the full. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you in the next one. Cheers.